Hello, today we're going to be playing Black-White Aristocrat Orzhov. Some of the key cards in this deck are Revival of Revenge, Pitless Pontiff, Hero of Precinct 1. There's a lot of good cards. I think this hand looks really good. We have a 1 double 2-drop, 3-drop. It seems pretty ideal, honestly. I don't think I can get a lot better than this. So we are just white and black. I thought about playing red for maybe Judith. Judith does look really good, but I'm not exactly sure if she was worth the splash. I don't think I have a lot of blood crypts yet, so there's a couple reasons why we would want to go that way, but we can't. For now though, I think this will be pretty fun, if not good. We're gonna play Imperious Oilarch here, and then go into Pontiff on 3 probably. Depends on what he does. Plays double island. Played an opt. It makes me think that he's like mono blue, but I could definitely see him being a different deck. But ooh, just says go. I think we're just gonna attack for 3, and then I think we're gonna play this Kaya out here. I think Kaya is like, it's kind of a threat. Like if he's gonna just keep casting these random spells, and we're gonna keep exiling them, and then eventually she'll be able to hopefully do some damage with her ultimate. Like currently, if we get plus her again one more time, worse comes to worse, she's dealing 2 and gaining 2, which would not be good. But I'm gonna hope that it does a little better. We did miss on hitting a swamp, so we could play this Bell Haunt, which would have been really nice. So opponent's playing blue-white, so I'm attacking for 3 here. Maybe I'll have like a removal spell, seal away. Okay. Really wish I would have played the Pontiff then, pre-combat, so I could like sack this. He has to seal away the. Noticeably, he has to seal away the Hunted Witness due to the fact that Imperious Oilarch has Vigilance. Here I think I'm gonna use my mana wisely and try to play this Militia Bugler. There's a couple 1-drops I could get off him. Ooh, but we'll take this Hero of Precinct 1. That looks very nice. And then we'll get no cards to exile, so we'll just submit. Still keeping the clock on him a little bit here. So next turn we can go like Hero, Pontiff. Playing a red, ooh, that's kind of scary. We'll attack first. Let's attack for 4 here. Both have Vigilance, very key. We'll play Hero and then play this Pontiff. See what he does. Sinister Sabotage, very interesting. Hopefully he surveils so we can exile it. He does. Ooh, he exiles a. We'll play this Pontiff still. Makes him have to use like a removal spell here, I guess, this time. We're going to exile his Chemister's Insight and the Sabotage. So that puts him to 4 cards in his graveyard. So we could deal 4 to him. Actually, maybe playing Heroes right here. Because if he has like a Deafening Clarion, we'll have a 1-1 left. And the 1-1 would pair a lot better with the Pontiff than the Hero. Could also have. So he plays double red. No dual lands yet from opponents. So that's kind of interesting. But I think we're in a decent. Ooh, just plays a Ral. That's definitely not the best for opponents, since he's going to have to be putting a card in his graveyard here. Ooh, he actually decides to kill the Pontiff while he can. Interesting. If that's the case, I think it's a pretty easy choice to go deal 2 here, and then exile the Ral. I think that's pretty nice. For our nice vigilance creatures. So these guys should be pretty good against mono red if we do play against it. We'll exile that, putting him to 5 cards in his graveyard. So that's not the worst. I think I'm just gonna play this hero, this Hunted Witness here, and say go. There's a lot of cards he could have that would like destroy the board, while I don't really want to play that hero into it without getting some advantage. So we could just go deal 5. He technically is we have lethal even through like a board wipe. So we get these 2 1-1s back, and then we can go exile ult Kaya, put you to 3. So I guess we do not have lethal. Very key. But we'll attack for 2. See what happens. Okay. Then I'll plus Kaya. Get rid of this card, so he is dead on board next, just to the Kaya alone next turn. Having trouble drawing the second swamp. Something to think about. Maybe just ulting Kyle last turn and putting him to 1 is pretty good as well. but in that scenario, it'd be pretty poor against him having another board wipe, which I think is definitely possible. Definitely possible. Plays a crackling Drake, so I'm feeling pretty good. Yeah, we'll just kill him with our Kaya. Target a player. Boom. Damn. Look at this Kaya. I've already put in work, and not even, it's like it's a control deck too. Okay, so 1-0 with our black-white aristocrats. Well, it's gonna be hard to find another start like that one. That hand was pretty ideal with the Hunted Witness into 2-drop into Kaya. Pretty ideal. So we're playing against Danger. Also a pretty quick game overall. Big Yeet. Ooh, this hand looks really nice. We have double Hunted Witness, Hero, double Pontiff. 2 lands. Could use more lands, of course, but can't be too greedy. Especially if a curve as beautiful as this one. So we're probably going to go like turn 1 Hunted, turn 2 Hero, turn 3 Pontiff, hopefully play a land. Ooh, playing against red. So I think this is a pretty decent start against red. That's going to be a good card if we draw the lands for it. No attacks. Can't really attack into a 1-2 for a 1-1. As good as getting the lifelink card side of it is. Probably going to use a shock here or a bolt. Yep. Makes sense to me. Well, no blocks here. Land, please. No land. We'll just play this Pontiff. Pontiff's pretty good here. It turns this 1-1 into a into giving this indestructible. I wish it gave it lifelink. Could you imagine if it said give death touch and life indestructible, death touch, lifelink, and indestructible? That'd be insane. But I guess we'll settle. No blocks. He could just shock it and then trade for that, which is not what we're wanting to do. Chain Whirler. That's pretty good here, but luckily we get the other side of the Hunted Witness. Not drawing another lane was pretty unfortunate. Luckily we can make him stay back here by like we can make him wait a little bit by holding a Pontiff activation. Another Chain Whirler. That's very not good. So what we're going to do is we're just going to sack it already. Sack this token. Because it's going to die anyway. Double Chain Whirler is pretty good against us, especially when we're having trouble with lands. He can't really attack here, luckily. Light up to stage, sure. Reveals Land Shock. Interesting. Oh, we still do not draw a land. I think I'm just going to play this Oil Arc. Keep the board growing a little bit. We will have to be taking a couple damage off these Chain Whirlers next turn. But we can go like block here. God, 2 lands is really tough. I think opponent can draw it up better with double Chain Whirler against us. And then also having... definitely just going to block here like this. I think that's fine. As much as taking 10 damage is a lot, I think I only get these 2 off the board. Like we could chump, but I think it's a lot better to hopefully draw a land this turn. Go chump, sack. Another light at the stage, a double light up the stage from opponent. Pyromancer shock, so he's gonna be able to shock me probably, or the Pontiff, put me to 6. Yep, shocking me, putting me to 6, and then I guess he can. We do not draw another land. That's very bad. We're just gonna go to another game here. That was very unfortunate, but that was one of the downsides with the hand we kept. It's a 2-lander on the play. I feel like if we would have drew maybe 1 more land, we could have definitely done a lot more. 2 more would have been extremely nice with our Basilica Bellhaunt. Another 2-lander on the play. I'll keep it. These Hunted Witnesses sure do like showing up. I can't really deny them. Let's see what opponent's on. Guildgate. That's probably not a good sign. We'll play out this Pontiff. Did not draw a land. Drew out one of our 4-drops. Imagine he's going to play like another Guildgate here. Looks like he's probably playing the Guildgate deck. If we can draw a land and go Midnight Reaper. Ooh, it doesn't look like that. So we'll play Midnight Reaper and attack for 3. I think that's pretty nice. So now if our creatures die, we'll be able to draw some cards, hopefully get some more lands. We did draw 1 more at the very least, so we have 3. 1 more than last game. Plain shock. It looks like he could be Esper, maybe? Esper doesn't really have like a removal spell that could do here. He could kill like a Reaper, kill our Pontiff maybe. Okay, he's killing Pontiff, that's interesting. Ooh, drew a land. That's very good. Ooh, Kai is also very good, but I think we're going to play this Bellhaunt here. Bellhaunt adds to the board. That's what we're going to do. It looks like my opponent did hit his land drop. He's shocked. We'll attack for 4, put him to 12. So we do have 7 power on board, which is pretty nice. Plays another land. Looks like he's looking at our Bellhaunt. Maybe he has another removal spell. It's kind of interesting that if he's using the cast down on the Midnight Reaper this time instead, which makes sense. Wants to get the card that keeps drawing us. If we can draw a land here, ooh, that's very good. We can go land Kaya, make a token. I think that's really good. Then we can start attacking his graveyard as well as him on board. Let's exile these 2. Then we'll attack for 5 or 4. Yep, 4. Put opponent to 8. Okay. Opponent just concedes. Nice. That is very good. Very good. So we're 2-1. Okay, I'm having some fun with this deck. Haven't seen one of my favorite cards in this deck in Revival. Revival is really insane, in my opinion. Another card that we haven't seen yet, kind of thankfully, is Johnny, Adversary of Tyrants. I feel like he could be really nice, bringing back maybe one of the Hunted Witnesses, maybe Oil Arc. Another double Witness hand. I'll keep this hand. It has triple lands. The hero isn't looking too hot here. It looks just like a 2/2 for 2, which isn't bad. But definitely could use like maybe a Bellhaunt, maybe an Oil Arc, maybe a Pontiff. Ooh, if we're playing against Mono, this isn't like the worst Mono at hand. Ooh, we drew a Kaya as well. Thank you very much. So probably go turn 1 Hunter Witness, turn 2 Hero. Hopefully turn 3 Kaya, make a token. Not too likely on that one, honestly. Imagine he's going to shock it on his turn. Ooh, just hitting us in the face with some burn. This is good and bad. Ooh, I much would have preferred him shocking us instead of playing live up the stage, having to use burn on our face to trigger this, and instead of... I think I'm actually just going to block here. It seems a little aggressive, but it gives me my 1/1, saves me 2 life, and then I can gain a life off of it. Seems pretty good to me. Then we'll play this hero out. I think it's looking pretty good here. I think it's pretty likely opponent might have like a shock or a lightning strike for our hero, but that is fine. Yes. I am not surprised. Another hero. That is a amazing draw. We're gonna go hero. I guess I should have attacked first with our lifelink duder. Let's attack for 1. Go back up to the 17. Now I'm probably gonna play this Hunted Witness. We also, at this point, since we already have 3 lands to play and another one in our hand, Basilica Bellhaunt would be an outstanding draw. He's using more, so he's already used 6 damage on our creatures, which is pretty good. Next turn, that lets us play Kaya, have some defense up. Legion War Boss. So I was about to like have to jump, press Control button to try to make sure the token doesn't come out. But I think I'm just gonna block here. The reason I'm gonna block is it gets this token off the board, and then we're probably gonna use this Contempt here on this Legion War Boss. Can't let this card get out of hand too fast. And then if we do this, we can attack. We go up to 17, and then we can attack for 2, and then go up to 19. So opponent only has 2 cards left in hand, but we still have a ton of life to use as a resource. And this Oil Arc is just kind of what we're wanting to see as a trade to these Lava Runners. Thankfully, we haven't seen a Chain Whirler yet from opponent. So we'll go attack for 2 here. Might use like some of these. Might use like a removal spell on this, which would be very nice. Ooh, that's very good. Okay, and then we'll play this Oil Arc out, and then play this Kaya. And this might be a little aggressive, but I think I'm gonna go kill one of these. So this makes Kaya die to a lot more spells than it usually would, but it does give us instant advantage. Like he doesn't have any creatures in his graveyard currently. We could always exile some of ours, but I prefer not to do that. Okay, he does have a removal spell, but at this point, I feel like I'm in pretty strong advantage here. Ooh, revival. So part of me wants to get back one of these creatures. Another part of me wants to just hold on to it for next turn. Going up, putting opponent to 13, putting opponent to half his life and doubling our life total seems really nice. Better yet, if we don't draw a land, War Boss. Okay, okay. That's not the best. Not exactly what I'm wanting to see. We'll just trade tokens here. Not exactly what I'm wanting, but it's not the worst. At least it's a double. We could attack. I think I'm gonna attack here. So if he blocks with the Lava Runner, we're gonna get a 1/1 back anyway, and then we can double block the War Boss then. But like I thought, I didn't think he was going to be blocking with either of these. He's lightning striking our Oil Arc, completely fine with me. And then we're probably just gonna go double block the War Boss. Take 3. Just hacking. Oh, he's afraid. I think we can double block here pretty safely. At this point, opponents at 11, we're at 17, so we're pretty high. We're just waiting for like one big card, and then like we're gonna be pretty safe. Even like land here is really good. Kaya is also really good. We can just go doop-a-doop-a-doo, get rid of where's your one creature at? Get rid of Lava Runner, get rid of a Strike. So at this point, I think we can use this Revival as defense, get back an Oil Arc. Could have got back a hero, that could have been pretty good. But I feel like getting back Oil Arc is fine as well. Actually, I think maybe getting back hero was definitely a lot, maybe definitely a lot better. Because like I can't block these tokens as well. He's gonna be making one every turn. I guess I'm plussing her every turn. So I guess we'll just do this. She's a 3. Okay. That's very nice. Let's go to our graveyard. We want to be gaining some life here. We'll just exile one of these. So we can't 1/1. That'd be very nice. But we'll exile this War Boss. Gain 2. So we're at 23 life against mono red. Can't say you've seen that a lot, honestly. Opponent's at 9. We're in a very nice spot here, in my opinion. Experimental Frenzy, though, that is not good. So we gotta be a little bit faster here. We'll exile too. Instead of worrying about our life now, we're just gonna be exiling cards in his graveyard. The reason we're doing this is because we can hopefully maybe ultimate next turn. If we ultimate next turn and he doesn't block here, he dies. But that's of course saying the opponent doesn't hit anything off of his top cards. He could just hit double land though. Like he only has played 4 lands. We'll keep this in hand. Maybe bluff something. Live the stage, sure. Reveals 2 mountains. That's hilarious. Plays a mountain off the top. Says go. Oof. I'm gonna ult pretty fast here. Take 10 opponent. Bye bye. Nice. I would say we creamed mono red there. Get a Spore Swarm. We swarmed our opponent. That's right. So we're 3-1. Deck's definitely playing out pretty well in my opinion. Wrecked them. You're correct, Flamingo Food. We wrecked them. Deck showed off pretty strong there. Drew both of our Kayas. Didn't draw any Bellhaunts. Bellhaunts would have been pretty amazing most of the entire game. Ooh, another 2-lander on the play. I will keep this. We just need to draw 2 more lands, and this hand is on fire. We got a Hunted Witness on 1. Pontiff on 2, Militia on 3, Johnny on 4. Amazing curve. Just need to draw some lands, of course. Little caveat. That's not a land, but it's pretty close, I have to say. It's technically a land. It could be a land. Maybe one day. We'll attack for 1. Play this guy out. So we even don't have the shock. Not that like this is a matchup where shocking matters. So land next turn would be amazing. We could go Pontiff, play it with protection up. Ooh, I was about to say don't want to see a Wild Growth Walker. We did draw the land though, so can't be too complainy. Oh, we'll play Pontiff here. The reason we shocked was to keep up the Pontiff ability. Maybe he like plays J-Light Ranger and attacks us, so we can go sack this Hunted Witness, block. Pretty nice. Maybe opponent doesn't know what Pontiff does. Oh, opponent, what are you doing? Opponent, what are you doing? Watch him attack now. No. Okay, we didn't draw a land. If we would have drawn a land, that would have been insane. So we'll attack for 3. Flip our Legion's Landing. You can just block one of these tokens. That's fine with me. If he blocks the Pontiff, though, if he blocks the Pontiff, I didn't think he was going to block the Pontiff. So we'll take 3. Could just play a Johnny plus. Seems pretty strong to me. I think playing this Bellhaunt's also really good. I think playing Bellhaunt's really good. We could just also play Militia Bugler, keep up the Pontiff ability. It's nice. I think Pontiff's really good here. Makes opponent discard a card, gains 3 life. It's pretty big on the board. Could also just contempt this. Maybe play around like a J-Light Ranger or something. But I feel like if he had a J-Light, he would have played it last turn. Just smacked that on the board. Said I'm gaining 6 life. And I have a 3/5 now. Discards a Brontodon. Interesting. Plays another Walker. Okay. If he goes like land Branch Walker, that'd be spooky. Land go. Okay. I think I'm just gonna play this a Johnny. And I'm gonna go plus here. Plus? No, plus. Because even if we plus this, we can't attack with him due to the fact that both the Walkers could just go double block here. But we can go like this and attack opponent for 7. Nice. That's some damage right there. Again, though, opponent, there's a lot of cards that could teach a lesson here to us. Like if he plays this J-Light Ranger, he'd be gaining 12 life and making some 3/5s. He goes kill or Bellhaunt, which makes a little bit of sense. Like Bellhaunt's a 4/5, pretty beefy. He's attacking a Johnny for 2. That's interesting. No blocks for us. Johnny's at 3. Thank you, Johnny. You are clearing the way. Oof. Okay. I'm gonna go plus here, and then we're gonna be attacking for a little bit. We'll attack for 6. If he were to go like maybe like some type of kill spell that's not exiling, we could go make a token and sack it to it. We have that many lands left, but it doesn't look to be doing too much. We'll play this Bugler out. Miss on the Bugler. Nice. We'll just pass them. This is looking good. Opponent's saying your go a lot. Looks like we swept that one. Looks like opponent didn't have the best start. There's a lot of cards he could have had there that would have kind of wrecked me. Like J-Light Ranger, insane. Branch Walker would have been nice. So we're 4-1 with the deck. We got our money back. Very nice. I'm really liking this deck. It seems pretty fun, honestly. A lot of little interactions. I think it's cool. It's also fun that we keep seeing Hunted Witness in every single one of our hands. Like, every single one has a Hunted Witness. Now I'm going to jinx it and we're going to draw like either 0 or 4. 0 Hunted Witnesses. We're on the draw. Double 2-drop. Double 4-drop. Only 2 lands. I think I keep it. We get a couple of draws till we have to like hit it. Ooh, we're playing against red too. Okay. That's already draw Hunted Witness. Boom. Rip it. Okay, land? I'll take a land. That is completely fine. We're going to be playing this, actually, I was about to say pretty easily we're going to be playing this Oil Arc, but Pontiff lets us block here a lot more effectively. But I feel like that would just eat a shock more effectively as well. He plays light to stage. He's looking for those lands. Does not get any. I like to see that. Opponent doesn't like to see that, but I like to see that. It means opponent kept their greedy hand. Ooh, best card out of this card is this card has Spectacle. So unless he has a shock here for this, he can't cast it unless he wants to ping me. Completely fine. 1 damage, sure. This Banefire is also going to be going away. Land Chain Whirler. Okay. I see it. Maybe I'll play a shock here, or just like a 1-drop, maybe like a Lava Runner. Lava Runner wouldn't be the worst. Skewer, okay. Land would be amazing. No land, okay, it's fair. I like it. I'm not gonna be too greedy. We'll play out this Midnight Reaper. Maybe Midnight Reaper will take one for the team and draw us a card, lose his life. That'd be nice. Give us a better shot at hitting one of these lands. We definitely want to hit 6 lands, hopefully, for this Revenge. I feel like that's gonna be insane if we hit it. Oof. I'm gonna attack for 3 here. We are going to be the aggressor. I don't think he's gonna block. He's blocking, and I'm fine with that. Give me that shot at that land. Land me. No land. Okay. Not gonna be greedy. We'll play out Hunted Witness, Oil Arc. Just play out these guys. If we didn't draw the Hunted Witness, I probably would have played Revival on probably on Midnight Reaper. We didn't have a board otherwise. Doing it on Reaper would let us bring back a 3/2, give us another chance at drawing a card. Does make his Pyromancer basically say deal 3 to target opponent. He's Lava Cooling my Hunted Witness. Interesting, he's doing the Witness and not the Oil Arc, but I'm not gonna judge. So we drew pretty nice. We drew this land, so we're gonna be able to play this Bell Haunt. Bell Haunt seems insane here, insane in the membrane, especially since we got another one waiting in the wing. I'll attack for 2. He discards a Flame of Keld. Interesting. Looks like he did not want to discard his hand. Plays a Firebrand. Okay. Maybe he's gonna ping me, play like a light up the stage. Oof. Am I smart? No. Probably gonna play this Mountain and the Lava Runner maybe. Maybe into another light up the stage. So he's played 2 light up the stages? 1, 2, 3. 3 light up the stages. Okay. Ooh, really wish we got a land there. Land would have meant that we could go we'd only be 1 land away from this Revenge. I really want to cast Revenge against opponent. But I guess this will have to do. We'll attack for 5. Choosing the trade. Interesting. And then we'll play this Bell Haunt. Bell Haunt seems pretty good here. Gain 3 life, discard a card. Seems like what you want to be doing against mono red. I feel like I would definitely recommend this hand against recommend this deck to people who are wanting to climb ladder. Maybe if you're seeing like a lot of red decks. I feel like this deck is also would be pretty good against mono white. You have some really good like late gamey cards if you flood out against if we drew 2 lanes here, we could go like Revenge, go it up to 32, 26 now, but we'll attack for 7. And then we'll bring back this Reaper. Carolina Reaper. No pass. We could just go bring back could just go bring back Pontiff as well, but I really want to cast this Revenge. But I don't think that's gonna be happening here. Good game, opponent. For only drawing 3 lanes too, so he had a pretty, I wouldn't say it's a pretty good draw. He definitely stumbled on lanes a decent bit, but mono red isn't wanting a deck that's wanting to get draw like 5 or 6 anyway. So we're 5-1. That is muy bueno. Oh, This is going very nice. Very nice. I'm a little bit less sure on this hand. If this was like a plain swamp, I'd probably keep it, but I don't think it's that good. I could see why people might want to keep it, but I like this hand though. This hand looks very nice. Double hero, Pontiff, Belhaunt, draw another land. Oof. Is it Guildgate? I don't know. I don't know if that's good. I don't think it is. I don't think it is. Play out this hero. Hero! Okay, Guild Summit. Okay, he's definitely playing a Guildgate deck. Not if the 2 gates didn't sell you on it. So, I'm gonna play Pontiff here. I really don't want to play around. I really don't want to run into a Gates Ablaze. So the play of running into Gates Ablaze would be play hero, just play double hero, play this, maybe play the shock tapped land. So like Gates Ablaze only gets to really kill like 1 creature here, basically. Basically. Okay, let's go to our turn. Looks like opponent that might not have anything. Ooh, Midnight Reaper. How nice of you to show up. We'll play this Midnight Reaper first. And then we'll attack for 7? Or 5. Where did I get 7 from? So we still got a decent board. Even if he Gates Ablaze here, we'll be drawing 3 cards. It's pretty good. Guild Summit, he's drawing a card. Drawing a card. Gates Ablaze, okay. We'll definitely sack a creature here. Definitely not going to be the Midnight Reaper. Non-token creature dies. Okay, yeah, we'll definitely probably sack this one. We get a draw 2. Ooh, Revenge. That could be good. That could be very good. But I think I'm going to use it differently here. I think I'm just going to go hero. Hero. Hero, Revenge, get back this Midnight Reaper. Keep a Pontiff ability. So we basically completely redid the board, basically. It's kind of funny. Sego. It says, opponent, where's your second Gates Ablaze? Show it to me. Show me your second one. Does get a gain 3 life off this Plaza of Harmony, which is not the best for me. But we can keep going. Keep on trucking. He does only have 4 of these, so only 3 more left. And that'd be if he played another one, that means he'd have 2 in the top 14 cards of his library, which would be pretty good odds. 1 out of 7. It's definitely not how it would be usually. So you have 1 out of 60, so it's 1 out of 50, 4 out of 60, which is 1 out of 15. Mass Manipulation. That's not good. Sadly, this says sack another creature. I think this is. I wouldn't say this is good, but this isn't the worst. We're gonna put attack opponent for 6 here. Attack opponent for 6. Maybe play like a Hunted Witness, Belhaunt. I think that's pretty good. I feel like this is pretty good. Get another token. Make a 3/4. Pretty beefy. Still instantly dies to Gates Ablaze though. Makes him discard a card. Gets a token. Draws a card. Okay. Keeping the draws going. No Gates Ablaze, please. Hydroid Krasis for 4. Draw 2, gain 2. Pretty beefy. Not exactly. I think I just got a shove here. This basically just is a 2/2 that's gonna trade with something. I imagine he might eat a token. I'm completely fine if he's traded with the hero. This draws me 2 cards. Gets me more advantage off this Midnight Reaper. Opponent is at 4. That's pretty low. Gonna draw 2 cards here. Ooh, a Johnny. You don't say, a Johnny. Ooh. Ooh. I like it. I like it a lot. This might not be the best play, but so I think I'm gonna go Johnny, return Pitless here. The reason I'm doing this is this is pretty good against I think this is pretty good against him playing a mass manipulation because I can sack these creatures. He can take the Johnny, of course. Plays another Plaza. That's a yikes. That's a yikes for me. If it were up to me, I'd get the Midnight Reaper back, but that's not a legal play, so I'm not gonna do that. But yeah, he could always just kill a Johnny here. But if he kills a Johnny, he is technically dead on board. Technically not anymore. Okay, opponent's having some good draws over here. Can't hate on him too much. Let's go to our turn. Let's see what we get. I was hoping for maybe, you know, maybe... That's interesting. Just taking 3, going to 4. I was hoping for maybe, like, you know, Revenge wouldn't have been bad. Putting opponent to 3, he'd be dead. Veros's Contempt could like contempt his Ram. Or maybe probably the Colossus, honestly. Colossus is a lot scarier. We'll play out this hero, say go. Drew a lot of lands this game. Definitely not what you're wanting to be doing with your aggressive deck. So we drew 3, 7, 8, 9. It's almost half of our lands in the top 18 cards of our library. So wait, 3, 6, 9. So half of the cards we've drawn in this game have been lands. Oh, it's not the bitch. Not to complain. Hydroid Traces, sure. Sure. We get it, opponent. You're having a good game. I'm not going to ruin it for you. Sure. Attack me for 13. Oh, just 9. He says just 9. Well, you know what would be a good draw here? Blasphemous Act. I think Blasphemous Act should definitely get a reprint sometime soon. No. I would love to see that card, though. Card's so fun. Maybe a Boris Reichner reprint. I think there should have been like maybe a Boris Reichner Jr., maybe a Boris Reichner Sr. in the Ravnica sets. But that's fine. Or 5-1, 5-2 now against that. Pretty. I wouldn't say it was unlucky, but it was definitely a more variance draw. We've been having good games like so far tonight, so can't complain too much. Cannot complain too much. Eva Bolts, Ava Bolts, Avaka Bolts. Ooh, this hand's really close. But again, no double planes. Like, the only card we can technically cast out of this hand's Hero. Like, I think I have the mullet. This hand looks a little bit better. It has a lot less late gamey cards, but it does have a bunch of cards we can cast. So we'll keep that. We'll say go. Plays Hinterland Harbor. Interesting. We'll play out this. We play a Pontiff or an Oil Art. I think I'm going to play a Pontiff because I got 2 of them. And if I drew a land. I can go land, either land Oil Arc and give this guy Death Touch and indestructible if he needs it. Vampire Cleric. This is a Cleric as well. Cleric Tribal. That's what we're gonna be playing next week, boys. Bant. Green, blue, white, blue. Maybe he's playing Bant Nexus. Could be playing Bant Nexus. Silvergill Adept. Revealing Silvergill Adept. That is interesting. Ooh, Revival. That could be a really good draw. We'll play out this Oil Arc, and then we'll attack for 2. See what opponent does. So we got like the best of both worlds here. He blocks, we sack it. He doesn't block, he attacks, we block it. Either way, the Oilark dies, that dies. But now we got a 1/1 flyer in there. So this guy can start, hopefully will be going over the top. We could also revival next turn, which could be pretty good. Could be. So maybe we got like some Bant Merfolk over here. Some Bant Merfolk action. Sounds kind of fun. It's an interesting land to have in your Bant Merfolk. That'd be like maybe mostly blue-green if like a tiny white splash, maybe for like the enchantment card, like Radiant Destiny or whatever. Gives all creatures +1/+1, and then if you have City's Blessing, gives them vigilance. You can't play this speaker now. That's a 2/2. That's pretty nice. Ooh, this is really nice though. Let me tell you about my girl Kaya. It says get rid of your 1-drop. That says no 1-drops allowed. And then I'll attack for 2. I'll let you think that you're trading with this. The only downside here is if opponent doesn't trade with it and then has a removal spell for my token, he can kill my Kaya. It looks like he's like trying to think, oh yeah, I gotta take advantage of this being gone. But no, I got another one. Technically I got 2 if I really need it, but I don't. And then we can start exiling his creatures here, gain some life. I still don't know if opponent's like aggressive or more like mid-rangey merfolk. Oh, I hope he plays another 1-drop merfolk. Oh, thank you very much. Kaya says, thank you. Bugler. You saying Bugler? Okay. I'll say get rid of your speaker, and then I'm gonna be playing. I bet it's Merfolk Splash Divine Visitation. What's that card? Gotta look up that one real quick. Oh what? Wow, how did we splash in that one? I guess there is actually a lot of Merfolk tokens in the new set. Oh, we're gonna attack for 1. I don't think this token's gonna be blocking. I think it's a lot more likely the Pontiff be blocking. Hopefully he doesn't have like a Trickster here. That is in fact a Merfolk. Could mess me up. Yeah, I guess you could be playing like Divine Visitation and then playing like the enchantment that says whenever you play a Merfolk, make a 1/1. Silver Guild Adept again. Okay, I think he's looking for some lands. I thought I looked at opponent's deck there and I thought it was like really high. Whenever you cast a Merfolk, you get a Merfolk token. Big combo. Yeah. Some kind of target Merfolk. Hopefully he puts it again on this. Yeah, that's fine. Not a whole lot he can do with it though. Sounds like it's raining outside. It's raining. It looks like he probably has like something green and white. Branchwalker, that's a Merfolk. That's a funny one. So he gets to put a counter on somebody, and then gets to explore. And we know he has this Merfolk Lord. He's going wide with the folk. Seal away. That's interesting. Opponent has played triple Silvergill Adept, which I have to say is a good Merfolk. Hopefully he attacks. I'm completely fine with him attacking. Yeah, he doesn't. Makes sense to me. Really would have liked to land there. So we're gonna plus. What the fuck is this deck? Yeah, that's a good question. We're just gonna exile 1, gain 2 life. Might need it. Might come in handy. I don't think we're gonna begin to revival. So I think we're just gonna bring back the Oilark, and then say go. No attacking with the spirit. I feel like spirit's gonna be doing a block and sacking duty here, more or less. Plays the Mistbinder. Sure. So, those are some big boys now. He's putting it on the Mistbinder. Doesn't have the best of attacks, though. Wow, okay. Jade Bearer. It's a 1-drop at the very least. Kaya says, no 1-drops in my house. At the very least, bonus deck does look kind of fun. But again, he did draw 3 Silver Gull Adepts. If he would have drew some, like, just some weird little tokens, that probably wouldn't have been nearly as good. Sure, his tokens are, as they say, or his tokens, his merfolk are, as they say, beefed up. Legion's Landing. Excuse me? What? This is Vampire. What the hell? That is a flavor fail. No. Really? Really? And he just says at me. Okay. That's interesting. Okay. So I think we're just gonna go block here, and sack the token. Luckily these don't have trample. So this guy's a problem because he's just gonna keep putting counters on everything, which is what he has been doing. But if we draw a land here like we did, we could go exile this guy, and then we're just exiling that guy. So as a little bit of free speech, you know. No. We could play Bellhaunt, make him discard a card in hand. He's probably just gonna discard the Seal away, which is not what I'm wanting. But I kind of just want to get rid of this Mistbinder. Get rid of Mistbinder. This makes that a 4-2, a 3-2. So we can go block here, take 5. Doesn't seem bad at all. No attack. Ooh, actually, yeah, no attacks. I was about to say we could attack with this guy, but he has a 4-4 and a 1-1. Both of which are pretty good against the Oil Arc. So even if we would have aggressively used the Ross's Contempt on our turn, probably wouldn't have done so hot. So I'm really hoping he's going to attack with like a mixed match here. Really? That's interesting. I think I'm just going to cast this right now. See what he has. He might have some tricky trick. Okay, doesn't have any tricky tricks. If that's the case, I'm just gonna go block here. This might be a little aggressive. He could have something like Pride of Conquerors or some weird Merfolk pump spell, but he's also not attacking our Kaya, which is very weird. Might of the Mass is okay. Okay, so he gets to keep his 1/1 token? Sure. Sure. Fine with that. That's interesting. So next turn we're going to play this Bellhaunt. Ooh, that's really good. If we had a land, I would definitely go Hero Militia Bugler. And then try to go Bellhaunt after, so he had a token, but that seems a little aggressive. We'll say exile these 2. Then we're just going to play this Bellhaunt, say goodbye, seal away. Not like the best card to get rid of, but it could be necessary eventually. And we'll play this Bellhaunt, gain 3 life. Say fuck ya. Say get rid of your seal away. He's going to make a token here, but I got some pretty good defense against some tokens. Some tokens. We're still at pretty high life total, honestly. But all my opponent got going for him is this Adantos first fort, which is pretty good. Not to doubt the fort. The fort is going to do a lot of work for him here. Plays a Kumena. Okay, Kumena isn't doing a whole lot here. He only has 2 merfolk. So to even use the first of ooh, wait. Oh, okay, actually. He has abilities at 1, 3, and 5. I thought he had abilities only at 3 and 5. So he could technically go tap this guy and attack Kaya for free. Could be a play. But if he attacks with his Branch Walker now, I'm pretty valued to trade with the Spell Haunt, due to the fact that this gives rid of the merfolks. So he'd have to draw 2 more. Ugh, it's an interesting one. We'll plus. Opponent has 9 cards in his exile now, so that's pretty. I'd have to say that's advantage us. Play out this Bugler. See what we can bugle for. Nothing. Okay. Okay. Sure. That's reasonable. It's not like crazy unreasonable, but I would have preferred to draw something there, obviously. I wonder if Abzan would play this card, like Abzan in Modern. Like, you get back like your Tarmogoyfs or your Bobs, or... So that seems pretty good. Sure. I'm starting to think Bugler is a bad fit. He's hit twice, missed twice. I think he's pretty good because he there's like a lot of cards he can get. He gets the Pontiffs, he gets the Oil Arcs, he gets the Heroes. He gets all your 2-drops, which you are playing 12 2-drops you can get. And then ooh, Profane Procession looks really good here. This is a one-of that we haven't seen a lot yet this match. He gets 16 cards in our deck. He does have 16 hits minimum. And that's without me looking at some other things. I would think it's more likely that not that he's a bad fit, but that we aren't enabling him as well, because he is pretty good. We've just been having a little bit of trouble with lanes here and there. I think I'm gonna play this hero and then go hero into Profane, because even if we play Profane this turn, there's no guarantee that it actually does something. It's also pretty good because it just eats this token, and it's gonna eat the token that this guy's making. Is there any other cards that I'm missing that Bugler gets at like higher costs? 3 drops. I have to look at the deck list again. I imagine there's a couple more. There's just like he doesn't hit Bell Haunts. Which if you could bugle into a Bell Haunt, that'd be pretty crazy. Because that means you'd be getting 3 drops and ooh. Do I get Grite? I think I get Grite. So we still haven't drawn a land for this. This isn't doing a whole lot. And I think I'm gonna exile this last card in our opponent's graveyard, and then after that, unless he like somehow increases it, I think I'm gonna start hitting the tokens to like keep those down. Another problem is though, as soon as he draws his first Merfolk, he can just go play Merfolk, get this guy unblockable. See you later, buddy. See you later, buddy. See you later, buddy. How do you say it? Yeah, go. See you later, buddy. See you later. See you later. Activates first for it. Okay. I think first form might be a little outdone here by this hero. We're just gonna go Profane Procession, make 2 1/1s. Value. He's going in. Interessant. I think I triple block. I think I just triple block here. If he's second with this, yeah. Okay. I definitely don't think double blocking this is right, because then that means he gets the trade for one of my heroes. Wait, what? Wait, this is wrong. There we go. There we go. Yes. Now if he has like a pump spell, like a team-wide pump spell, like maybe some inspired charge type effect, that'd be pretty bad. Pretty bad. Might of the Masters. Okay, so he's just just killing our Kaya. That's fine. That is no big deal, because we know we have this other Kai in this hand. So I think I'm just gonna go. I think I'm just gonna go Profane Procession. As good as Kai is here, like just killing his Kumena, just killing his dude, and then getting in for 6s seems, because we do need to clock him eventually. And then Profane Procession is going to be pretty good on the other side. Yeah, sure. Luckily, this dude has Vigilance, so getting in is pretty nice for him. We do have we have a weird amount of Vigilance cards in our deck. You have the 4 Oil Arcs and the 4 Militias. Seal away? Is he sealing away one of our heroes? Sure, that's fine. Maybe like a Mortifier tune deck would be better. Maybe this would be better than the Contempts. Like the Contempts are really good against mono red and against like Planeswalker decks, but Mortify does hit enchantments, and enchantments seem to be kind of Seraph. We're just seeing all of our one-ofs this time. But I do think just playing this guy's actually pretty good. See, he just gets over everybody. Makes a 1/1. This would make a 1/1 too. Like, there's 3 plays here. Like, kill this, play this, play this. I think this one might be. I think this is one of the higher ones. Because Adonto First Force does do a really nice job of blocking. This is where like an Ethereal Absolution would be nice if we had one more land. But I don't think this is an Ethereal Absolution deck, as it does cost a lot of mana. Like, our highest drop currently is a 4-drop, I believe. Technically, if you count Revenge, it's a 6. We have a 6 drops, but this is a pretty good 2-drop. We're playing the 2-drop side, and then we're pretty much just playing the 2-drop side, and then like if it appears and it looks good, we probably play the 6-drop. Especially against mono red, doubling my life total. Silver Gill, Hardcast Silver Gill Adept. I like it. What do you got? So now he could give his Kumena unblockable. Really, I would not like to see another Merfolk here, as that would be able to let him draw a card. That's not good. So we're probably going to play a Profane on the Kumena this turn, so he doesn't start building up a large amount of card advantage. Ooh, a Johnny. That's very nice. It will be good in the future. Yep, draw your card. Whew, that's a long one. We'll attack. If he triple blocks our Militia Bugler, fine. Sure. So, how did he draw? How do you? Oh, because they're 1/1 life linkers. Okay, I was about to say, how did he gain life? But I see it now. Ooh, this says go. Okay, okay. I think we're just gonna play this a Johnny here. We could get back one of our heroes, maybe a Pontiff. This could be nice. I think just plussing him though is really good. Just go like +1/+1 counter, +1/+1 counter. Maybe we're supposed to do a 1/1 instead of the hero. The hero already has a kind of big target on him. But we're going to give like the Seraph here Vigilance and attack. Boom! Okay, let's go attack us. We'll swing for 5. This card gets Vigilance, Flying, Afterlife 2, Death Touch, and a +1/+1 counter. quite the tail. Also, since it's vigilance, it looks like your opponent might be having another seal away, so he can't seal away it, which is pretty nice. If I do say so myself. Sure, opponent's the 14. Even if we draw a land next turn, we can go like land, Kaya, exile creature. Doesn't seem bad. Tomb of the Dusk Rose. So your opponent drew a land, okay. And he concedes. Yeah, that's really nice. That's really nice. So we're 6-2. Ooh, 6-2. Going into the last game of the night. Let's see if we hit the good old big number 7 with this deck. Tessa. We're playing against Tessa himself of our black-white deck, or herself of our black-white deck. Ooh, this hand looks very, very nice. Except for the fact that we have just 1s and 2s and then 4s, but that's fine. Can't be too greedy. We're just gonna play Hunt and Witness on 1 into Hero probably. Maybe reverse. Maybe like Legion's Landing into our Hero. Into Hero. Maybe opponent only think we're like an aggressive deck now. Ooh, okay, I was supposed to say Water Walker would be bad, but ooh, we drew a land too, so we can attack with our 1/1. Ooh, now we don't attack with our 1/1. We're gonna play this Hero, and then we're gonna or do we? I think I would attack with the 1/1. I don't think he's gonna block. He blocks. Interesting. He really doesn't want this to flip, which is good. But even just casting this card next turn will let us get 3 cards to flip it with. Looking for like a land next turn. If we can go like Oil Arc, Hunt and Witness next turn, I feel like that'd be really strong. He plays a Jade Light Ranger, sure. 2 lands off the top. Midnight Reaper, sure. Branchwalker, sure. Put in the graveyard. Nope. Okay. Play Oil Arc, play Hunt and Witness. So now we can like just trade with the expendables next turn and not with Hero. That's really nice. I really don't want to trade Hero off just yet. Like we still have this Bellhaunt if we get a swamp sometime soon. If we get 4th land, now 4th land is ridiculous. Due to the fact that we can play a Johnny and Bellhaunt, or obviously can't play both. Squire probably pitches that. Fine. Keeps fine. That's very interesting. Makes me think that he has a couple more like cards in hand, lands in hand. Very interesting. Ugh. Okay. I still think we just attack for 3 here though, and then this will flip to Legion Landing, letting us play our Ajane. If he blocks, we do get 1/1/1/1. So we will have blockers for our Johnny. If he blocks here, we can just get back. We can just get it back. Sure. Do we want to though? I think we do. Because like it's instant value. As good as +1/+1 counters would be. Like if he were to go attack, we could go like double block. Doesn't seem that good. Maybe just block. Contempt, sure. That's fine. It's reasonable. I'd be more annoyed if you went like land here too. Ooh, okay, no land. That's good. That's a good sign. So I think I'm just gonna play this Pontiff here and attack for 1 in there. Not exactly what I'm wanting to be doing, but it's fine. Next turn we're gonna be swinging with the Pitless. Plays a Branchwalker, no land on top. Another fine. He probably pitches this one, right? I guess worse comes to worse. Okay, he does pitch it. Good. Good to know. Plays another Branchwalker. Fighting against Sultai is not easy. Yeah, but not in the worst spot here. He could have had like a much more ridiculous start. And even now, like his start's not like the craziest. Like he's shaping up for this fine. How's it going, Kirik? Ooh, Oil Arc. That's interesting. I'm just gonna play this. Doing good, man. How about you? I'm doing good. We're 6-2 at this deck. Yeah, having a good time. Deck of both. The reason I'm playing Oil Arc here is because if he doesn't get the land, we get to find out. Wow, that's awesome, dude. Yeah, we're having a good time with this deck. Especially since I put it together in like 20 minutes. I really like the Aristocrats deck, like the old one in Standard that there used to be. Even if he does Finality, though, he only gets to keep one of his creatures, and then we'll be able to start using Adantis for it. Like, currently, we could. You made the deck? Yeah, I did make the deck, technically. I didn't look at anything while making it, but it's not like it's the hardest. Like, I just put 4 of these guys, 4 of these guys, 4 of these guys, 4 of these guys, 4 of these guys. Just filled it in some spots. So he plays Midnight Reaper. That's pretty good for him. We still haven't drawn another land. I net deck all the time. Yeah, can't say that I don't either. We'll just attack for 1 in the air. Can't really. Don't want to let him draw into the find. I want him to. If he's going to be casting the find, I want him to do it at the sacrifice of his creatures. So we'll just pass. Keep up a Danto activation. Funny thing we could do here is we can just go, like, all attack and then go like sack the creatures that we don't want to. Yeah, we'll just take 3. He loses a lot more if he uses finality. Yeah, because of your tokens. Yeah, we get back 2 tokens, 3 tokens. Actually, I guess we could just go block. It's not like we're gonna be attacking anyway. I was gonna say block sack it, but we don't even need to sack it. We just block. If he finds goes for creatures, that'd be really interesting. Another Bell Hunt. We're having a little bit of a problem here this game. Oh, damn, we didn't activate Danto. I am bad. Ha ha ha. Yeah. Yeah, you're right, Kira. Got distracted. But, well, hopefully it doesn't matter like, hugely anyway. Happens to me a lot. Yeah, it's a little thing, but it could definitely matter pretty big. The sad thing about if he does finality, since we haven't drawn a swamp to match, is that he's going to draw 3 cards as well. I guess he does take. He will take 3 damage as well also. Sure, we'll just take 3 this time. Like we technically still win this. We win this race. I feel. Kaya, that's actually really good. This is really good. Giving another 1/1. Not that it matters hugely. I guess he could just have, like, obviously could have a Ross's Contempt, but that would be Contempt number 2. Kaya is in fact great here. At the very least, we're exiling his creatures out of his library. So I guess we will do 2. Usually I don't like doing 2 because I like spacing them out a little bit so I can gain life off each one, but I don't think this is a game where the life will matter hugely. Fuck up his graveyard, yeah. In the original copy of this list, I had like a couple open their graves. He has another Contempt. Okay. Much rather have him Contempt here than like these guys, maybe. That's fine. We'll just attack for 1. God, I really wish I would have played it with the open the graves in the list. That would have been hilarious. But has a lot of cards in hand though. He was forced to use that, yeah. If I could keep using that, like that could win me the game pretty easily. No blocks. Take 3, go to 17. Still hasn't hit his land, which is pretty funny. He could just be holding lands, like making me think that he hasn't. I want to play this Hunted here because Hunted, even if he does cast his finality, lets me Lets me get a token after. And it still lets me activate a Danto. There's like, why not kill it with the Pontiff? Kill what? The Kaya? You can always... the Branch Walker? Oh, I don't want him to draw cards currently. The attacker? I think we can just use our life total as a resource here. If he's just attacking, if he was attacking with everything, I'd probably use it. But the 3/2 really doesn't matter here because it's gonna die no matter what because of the finality. And the reason we're not just blocking, no problem, Kirik. The reason we're not blocking it is because eventually we could build up to the point where our tokens like just make him. Ooh, that's not good. Please no explore. He has used a lot of explore cards already though. He used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I exiled 1, 6. Another 100 witness. Not exactly what I'm wanting, but it's fine. You're right, baby. Oh yeah, it's no problem, Kieran. It's not that big of a deal. It's not nothing. It's just since I've already like dedicated this one. Damn, we need a swamp. We do need a swamp. Like these bell haunts wouldn't be the greatest, but the ability to play Contempt would be really nice. Currently, we have a lot more creatures than he does. But the sad fact is that if he just plays a Jade Light Ranger, he gets to gain 6 life, which is not good when we got a bunch of 1/1s. He's shocking. Oh, he's just playing Carnage Tire. Carnage Tire doesn't do anything here. Carnage Tire is like literally probably the least scariest card you could play. At this point, I think I'm just gonna activate and then block for 1. I'm doing this because we are getting a little bit lower at 5th, especially with the trample from this guy. Ooh, that is a very good draw. This is a very good draw. We could have played this definitely a lot more aggressively. You do take a few hits. Reaper is legit. Reaper is very good here. You take a few hits though, and he's trying to win you slowly. Yeah, definitely. There's a whole another way we could have been playing this, but I feel like it would have been a lot more aggressive. It would have been like maybe sacking an Oil Arc and then trying to get in for 2 a turn with the flyer, but that's a lot more risky, I'd say, and not exactly what I'm wanting to do. Especially since I think we're not in the worst scenario here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. So if opponent were to play Finality here, ooh, he is playing Finality here. What's he targeting? I guess I have to wait for a second. So he's 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm taking 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 damage. That's a lot. I think I have to do this here. That's really good. So actually I think we win, hopefully, if we draw land. There we go. Maybe. If I'm counting things right. Because he's going to take a lot of damage here. He's taking 4, he's going to 5. We get a bunch of tokens. We get to revenge him, put him to half-life. Finally another Black Source True. And then, so we got to put him, so he's going to 5, he's going to 5 here. We get to say, go to 2, kill him in the air. Bro, you win? Yeah, that's what I said. I was like, oh. We get to revenge him. And then we get to kill him. So, badoom. Badoom. Good game. Good game indeed. Good game. Lamau, yeah. Lamau. Oh, that was nice. Thank you, Kirik. I think this is the last game of the day, because this was the last game for this this constructed event I was filming for my YouTube. But yes, that's 7 wins. I am very happy with this deck. So let's claim our prize. See what we get. See what we get. Ooh, only 2 rares. Okay, let's see what the Meteor Golem. End Raise Forerunners. and a Deadeye Tracker. Okay, let's review the deck a little bit here. Okay, so I wish we could move this. It really annoys me. So we play a very few lands, so that kind of explains why we were getting some land troubles. Definitely, I could see like changing this a little bit, maybe adding a swamp. Yeah, we were playing a little too many planes, honestly. Okay, congrats, man. Thank you. But yeah, so we play 4 heroes, 4 heroes, 4 Haunted Witnesses, 4 Whalarks, 4 Pontiffs, 3 Revivals, Midnight Reapers, Seraph, 1 Seraph. I'd probably up to Seraph, maybe 2. I like it being so aggressively oriented. Yeah, I could definitely see maybe some more Legion's landings, but it does make the Bugler bet worse. I think Bugler, as it stands, is really good. Like, you have this card you have this card, you have this one, you got this one. So you have 16 hits off your Bugler. Like, technically, if you're playing one, you have 19 hits because you can hit other Buglers, which I think that's really good. Some changes I might make would be playing, instead of playing Contempts, because we are playing so many lands, I might play Mortifies. Mortifies seem really good in the meta against like Nexus decks and other just enchantment cards like Seal Away, Ixalan's Binding. There's a couple Conclave Judgment. But yeah, so that's really nice. The Midnight Reaper was really good the entire thing. I really liked playing with Pontiff. Hero is pretty good in our deck. Another good fact about changing the Contempts to Mortifies would be it'd be another trigger for Hero. Yeah, Mortify is really good right now, Keurig. If we change it to Mortifies, the heroes become a lot better. Like, or if we just change to maybe 2 over, that'd become 4, 8, 10, 11, 12, 16, 18. Like, 18 triggers for hero seems really nice. But yeah, overall, I think this deck's really solid. Would definitely like playing it again. Might play it tomorrow, maybe. Maybe we'll try splashing. Like, originally I was wanting to go a 3-color, but for Judith, I think Judith would be really nice in this deck. With like all the token, like, all her second ability being like the deal damage. But I could definitely see just playing black-white. Like, I'm pretty impressed with how it played out. Like, we beat some really like good decks, and really nice decks. And we lost to Gates. Like, Gates was I feel like a pretty rough matchup, and they drew pretty nice. But yeah, I think that's gonna be it for the video. Please like and subscribe. It really mean a lot to me. It really helped me. Like, or please comment below if you'd like to see me play a certain deck. Maybe Gates. Maybe a meme version deck like I have been playing. We'll save this. We have been playing, what's it called here? Mono Red Goblins with Mono Red Goblin Storm with Runaway Steamkin, Frenzy, Banner, some War Chief actions, Skirk Prospector. This deck's really fun. Big Niet. But yeah, please like and subscribe below. It really help out me out a lot. Hope to have you guys watch another video. Thanks.